Hello, Gemini, and welcome to this The Forbidden Houses Tarot series. I'm so glad you're here. Now, this is a timeless reading and it's part of an ongoing series, so you can arrive whenever it feels right. And by the way, this is a series that you would have never seen anybody else doing before, whatever from an astrologer or from a tarot readers either. Now, what we're going to do, we are going to examine the 12 astrological houses, take their core meaning and applying it using the tarots to relationship. Okay, whatever type of relationship, it could be an ex or it could be somebody that you're married to for the last 20 years and all in between. And that applies to all of my new series. They're all timeless and they're all applicable to any kind of relationship. Now, I would strongly recommend for you, just before you listen to this reading, to take one moment and go and read the pinned comment in the comment section below, because that will explain to you on how to use this reading. And there is actually 3 different ways that you can use it. You can use all 3 of them or only 1 or 2, whatever you decide. But that way you will know not only how to use it, but also how to get the most information out of it. Okay, so without further ado, Geminis, we are going to start with this beautiful deck, the Isis. I'll see if I can show it to you. Okay. I don't know why I didn't. I'll try to move this a bit. Okay, the Isis oracles. And meanwhile I shuffle them, I would like to explain to you why we are using this particular oracle. And it's because in ancient Egypt, astrology was incredibly important. They were not the ones that they were the first one to use it, but they made a lot of tweaks, for them to use it in the best way, for themselves, of course, for their way of life, for their civilization. So now we are going to see with this oracle deck the message of what this person energy becomes and is left out into the universe when they see you. So let's have a look. And here we've got Portal of Light. She glides on wings through time and space. Wow, what did you do to them, Gemini? I'm trying to, because these are so beautiful, but I can see that there is a shadow. Okay. So when they see you, their feeling is like as if they've been struck by lightning, but in a good way. You know, when you look at somebody and you say, oh my God, struck, really, you're striking for them. And it's like as if, I know it says, the card says she, but you could be a he, doesn't really matter. So she glides on wings through time and space. You make them forget who they are and where they are in the moment that they see you. It's like as if the world stands still. It's really, really a very strong emotion, a very strong reaction that they have when they see you. Everything else disappears. There is you in front of them, and that's it. Wow, it's not bad for a start. We are going to go now into the main part of the reading, Gemini, with the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. And meanwhile I shuffle, and I'll be shuffling only once, we are going to remind ourselves what is the title of this reading, and is House 1, what they feel when they see you. Now, first question, what is their immediate emotional reaction when they see you or hear your name? So let's have a look. And here we have the Emperor. When they see you or hear your name, you are everything to them. So if we go back and think the position that an emperor had, let's say in Roman times, or even coming forward, medieval times, not only they were the one that they were giving the rules, but they were also the ones that everybody looked up to 90% of the time. They were gods on earth. And this is exactly the emotional reaction that your person has when they see you. Okay, of feeling that you are their everything. We saw it here already. Nothing else exists when they see you, and here it's repeated again. Another thing that I am strongly sensing, you know, the Emperor is the Aries major arcana. This person, when they see you, everything disappears, but they would do anything to get your attention in the way of saying, okay, now look at me. They would go through a concrete wall. This is another feelings that I'm getting. What thoughts rush through their mind in those first moments? Eight of Swords. Their mind keeps going. And chattering, again, this came out in another reading for another sign, but the same, the same house one. And again, here for me, it's talking. So the thoughts that rushes through their mind in the first moment is, now how do I start the conversation? Now, it could be that you're married with this person for the last 20 years, but because they get so absorbed by you, so struck by you, they might even lose their... we have, in my language, we have a way of saying la favela. You know, the fable, the way of speaking, the words. And because they go all in their mind and thinking about you, being struck by you and everything, and I'm sensing stutters, okay? What part of your energy affects them the strongest? Seven of Pentacles. The fact that you may... Okay, I got this for Taurus, but it was a completely different feeling. Here, the part of your energy that affects them the strongest is that you don't jump when they say jump. Seven of Pentacles, you make them wait. You go to them or you speak to them, but when you are ready. Not on their own term, on yours. And this is really affecting them. They might sometimes get a bit annoyed. I wouldn't say annoyed, but how can I say, rejected. But then immediately they see you so majestic, so emperor or empress, that is, this for them is like a magnet, this energy, okay? Do they try to hide their reaction? And if yes, why? And here we've got the Nine of Chalice. I sense that they do try to hide it because this person in this card, it's on its own and is looking up in the sky, so only between themselves and their higher self. Okay, so all of this, they're trying to hide them, and the reason why, it's because they are a bit afraid that if they actually leave this all out, their wish will not come true. Nine of Chalice, Nine of Cups, wishes coming true. They don't want to be too forward because they understand that the relationship will keep going, or the relationship will come back, if we are talking about an ex here, where in your own time. And that's why they're holding back. They don't want to spoil the broth by being pushy or by showing it and you know, all of that. What attraction or pull do they feel but don't show? King of Swords. Again, that detachment. They are very, very attracted by your mind. They're very attracted by your energy, by your archetype, the curiosity, but also the intelligence, the logic, the uh, how can I say, the independence that you have. They're incredibly attracted by all of that. What shift happens in their aura when you're present? 10 of Wands. They realize, okay, that um, they have to do a lot of work within themselves that they haven't done before meeting you or before being with you. Now, the 10 of Wands is that card of being, burdened by things. But here, if you look at it, there is a person attending, a woman, could be a man, attending to a fire. So their aura, what happened is shift, and they understand that if they want to stay with you, if they want to come back with you, if they want to continue the relationship, if one is already existing, they need to tend to this with patience. They've got to feed it. Okay, and they've got to take their time. This is not a relationship with you for sloppy people that want everything immediately. Okay? Or their way immediately, I should say. What truth about their feelings are they unable to mask anymore? Ace of Chalice. They're madly in love with you. This is a love that they've never felt before. This is for them you are the love of their life. There is much that I can say about this. And they are unable to mask anymore. By the time that you listen to this reading, you would have a good idea of that. Or maybe thereafter coming out straight, but they might come out, but not as strongly as they would really like, because they feel this is at the depth of their soul. They are madly and crazily in love with you. Okay, Gemini, wow. How bad. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I loved doing it. And if you feel like sharing the way that you found this reading, what it resonates, what it doesn't, and your own personal connection with the person that you came to listen to the reading for, please leave a comment below, and I will be so grateful for that. Now, I am going to leave the reading here, and I would strongly suggest for you to take a little time to sit with what came through and allow it to unfold in its own way. If you feel drawn to explore more, you can find other episodes from this series as well as other series on the channel. Whenever you're ready, just go to my page and look at playlists, and they're all there. Okay? And if this reading spoke to you and you would like to stay connected, you're very welcome to like and subscribe. It will so much help this work continue. So Gemini, thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.